All right, champ, here's the surging Ecuadorian Michael Morales, and amazing to think how good he is in real life, and as you said earlier, how good he could be in EA Sports UFC 6.
I mean, this guy's a problem, especially in the video game, because when you start to really give him the attributes that he deserves, he's one of those guys that you create. Michael Morales is a knockout threat, and a knockout threat in this game is very difficult to deal with. But in real life, he is as difficult to deal with, truly. He has tremendous striking, big power. He can get a little wide at times with his strikes. But when he lands, he really can't shut the lights off.
Michael Morales has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, first title defense for this young champion here tonight, and given his rise from prospect to contender to world champion, feels like it's going to take a major effort to unseat him.
John, and he just keeps getting better. Every time he steps into the octagon, he's better than he was the last time. And now, he's carrying the confidence of being the UFC champion. When he told us he would be top 10, we said, okay. He said, I'll be the champ. We said, okay. But imagine the confidence he walked into those meetings with. Then to now actually delivering on all of those promises. This is a special athlete, John. Walking to his first title.
All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michael Morales! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world,
Deep breaths, folks.
Ready to
Here
fight?
we go.
Ready.
All right, so he couldn't have looked much better in wresting the belt away from the previous champion with a win by knockout, but now he's got the red corner as he makes the first defense of his world title.
But to win a world title by knockout is the craziest thing of all time. This man did that, but tonight, now he's the hunter. Let's see if he can match that performance as he goes.
A huge shot lands early round one.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has him hurt. Oh my goodness, John. This could be a quick night.
Oh!
Ooh, Superman elbow, John?
Maybe the first one I've seen in the UFC.
The game is changing, baby.
All right, so a stunning strike moments ago. Now we'll see the extent to which his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, the opponent's tough, but his power has been on display very early.
The usually measured Ecuadorian Michael Morales controlling the center.
Yeah, Michael Morales very heavy on his feet. He almost tries to intimidate you with his posture. He's such a big guy for the weight class.
All right, the fighters are fighting out of the clinch here, and now we go to the ground. Beautiful trip there to get the takedown. Sweep the leg, Johnny!
Oh, John. One guy's always paying attention. The other guy's going, take a point. Take a point like they did to your boy, Johnny, and you lose the All-Valley Championship for disrespecting a guy like that with that sweep.
Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
right, early round action here, and a nice leg kick. You don't see a lot of those in the squared circle, DC.
Well, and when you're predominantly a boxer, you don't expect many kicks. You have a wider stance. So that opens up the kick, and we see the balanced fighter go into that, knowing that that was an advantage that he has in this fight.
Lee's starting to feel it here early round one, taking immediate control of the fight and taking the air out of his opponent.
Well, he wants to dance his dance. Right now, his opponent is the partner. He is not leading.
Oh, that is a clean combination, and not the first time this round where we have said that.
Well, John, he's continuing to move forward out of that real high guard. And when your offense is on point as his is tonight, he's going to find success.
Oh, you see there he's done his homework, right? Just refusing to be clinched.
Well, this guy's tough to get a hold of. He's really good at defending clinch positions and takedowns. He recognizes that if he's close, he's in trouble.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. Morales bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. All right, late round one action here. He's walking him down with what they call that Philly shell. Why do they call it the Philly shell?
I love that, man. Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier was the one that made that thing famous, out there moving his head side to side in that shell right in front of his opponent. I love it. Floyd Mayweather was great at it also.
Takedown defense holds up. Final seconds here in round one. Maybe they miss it. Oh, so there's the horn signaling the end of the round, thankfully for him. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready? Ready.
Round two here. Oh, a big left hand lands. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming.
Oh, is that going to do it? Yes, that is it, and still the undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
I mean, amazing, John Anik, that this guy continues to defend this championship. It's going to be very difficult to get the belt off this man. Congratulations to the champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Lee.
Well, you just heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and still, right, that was the hashtag all week, and he leaves the octagon the way he entered, as the undisputed best in the world.
Yeah, he said he was going to get a job done tonight. He knew that he had the advantage. He felt like the last fight allowed for him to be out ahead of his opponent. That championship confidence showed itself in the octagon tonight, and he still holds the UFC belt.